Hi guys! Welcome back from Easter break. I am so excited to start Raz Kids. This is a reading program that I've been wanting to do for such a long time. Has nothing to do with distance learning. This was just a great excuse to take the time to look into it and get signed up. So we're signed up and I don't want you to have any trouble getting on. I want you to love it as much as I do. So let's walk through it together. You're going to go to your distance learning plans for week 4. That you have received Saturday, and you're going to go to reading and you're going to scroll down to log into Kids A to Z. So that's what it's called, Kids A to Z. You're going to click on that link and you'll see this screen the very first time that you click onto it. So Kids A to Z, and you're going to type in your teacher's name. It's Pam Castro. No capitals, no spaces. P-A-M-C-A-S-T-R-O is my username. And then hit go. Okay, this is what you'll see. You'll see both third grade classes, all your usernames, which is your first initial and your last name. No capitals, no spaces. Everybody's username is that. And you all have a different shape. That's just for fun. Find your name and click on it. We're gonna click on M. Castro, my daughter, Madison Castro. I made that one so I could play and see what it's like to be a student on Raz Kids. So these are the password choices. I chose for you just for today and today only to all be fish. However, please look at all these shapes and pick which one that you would like the best and that you would like to change to. Email me, just let me know somehow, maybe in a Zoom meeting, but have your parents let me know which one it is and I will change you immediately and you'll have your own password so that you can get into your account. But for now, use the fish. So go to fish and then hit go. Perfect. Okay, so this is the page that you are going to always see. This is your home page, but I want to zone you into the most important part. That would be this right here, the level up spot. This is going to be where you go for all assignments. For when I ask you to do tasks, it's always going to be here. It's always going to be the level up spot. And you can see, Madison has just a little bit done of a very large level. So you are not expected to complete a whole level in a day. It takes a long time. So let's go in there and see what it looks like. Okay, so within the level, there's about 15 books. There's different levels, so different levels are going to look a little different. Everybody's on a different level, doesn't matter. So scroll down and up. It's about 15 books here, but each book has 3 different tasks. Okay, there's a listening task where you listen to the story on headphones or earbuds so that you don't disturb your family. So make sure you have those ready when you log in, headphones, phones, or earbuds. There's other things that make noise too, fun things. And then there's reading the story. So you read and you flip the pages. And then there's a quiz. And that's where you answer questions about what you read. Now make sure you're paying close attention and you're comprehending what you're listening to, and then you're double checking when you read, because you need to get an 80% on the quiz for it to count as your task being complete. You will go back and make corrections on your answers, but unless it was 80, it doesn't count. I think you have to start all over again. So make sure that you do your very best on those quizzes. Some levels have 3 tasks per book. Some levels do not. Some levels do not have the listening part. So you'll just have to see when you open up to your level, and when you level up to the next level, you'll have to see, do I have a listening portion in this level or do I not? But there are 43 tasks left, because Madison did a couple of tasks over here. She did 2 tasks. She read it and she took the quiz. Well, I did. I read it and I took the quiz. And then I went back and realized I never listened to it. So I started listening to it and something came up and I had to stop and I had to give the computer to someone else. So I know that's happening in your house sometimes. So it bookmarked it for me. So if that ever happens on any of the tasks, it will put a bookmark there and you can go back and finish later. So here I've only completed 2 tasks. So depending on whether we do a reading story that week or not, you'll have maybe just a couple tasks a day assigned, or you'll have maybe 6 tasks if we're not doing a story. But these are the tasks that I'm talking about, is getting all those tasks done. Okay, so the fun part is, as you get the tasks done, you are racking up some stars. Can you scroll up? I don't see the stars. Oh, there they are. We have 675 stars right now. I have to say, one of them, a lot of them, 500 of them, actually go to messages. This is your messages. This could be a message from me or your parents, but usually it's from the computer. And they gave me 500 stars just for opening Avatar Builder. So let me show you some of those fun things that you can do when your tasks are complete and you've earned stars. So we'll go to these 3 dots and we'll just look at badges quick first. These are badges you can earn, and this is a first book badge, and that's all I got. But if you scroll down and up, you can get badges for all kinds of things, all the way up to, you know, completing whole levels. So now to get to the fun stuff, we'll go back to home. Good, good, good. And then we'll go to backgrounds. All right, that's a little tricky because backgrounds doesn't make you think of fun stuff, but when you get there, it is. It's all fun stuff. It's backgrounds, it's avatar building, and it's the Raz Rocket. So these are all the places you can spend your stars. So here we can put backgrounds. We could buy a different background. Can you just, yeah, we already have, yeah, let's change it to yellow. Let's do that. That cost us 250 stars, but that's all right. It's a very cool background. Now let's go to avatar building. So he already has a backpack. But we can add lots of stuff. We could give him pants or a hat. What else they got? Oh my, that's a good one. Oh, that was cheap too. So that wasn't a lot of stars. So now he's got a hat to match his backpack, perfect. Now when you go to Raz Rocket, you can have your earphones in and listen to this rocket kind of like buzz around, but I skip it, because it seems to take a little while, and it always takes a while to load. Once you get to this screen, this was tricky for me. What do you do? How do you buy stuff? It's here. You go into that star on that, and then you have all these choices to fill your rocket ship with. You can have some cool aliens hanging out. You could put furniture, plants in your rocket ship. Yeah, I'm not even sure where the aliens would go. Yeah, let's buy an alien. Oh, they hang out right in your rocket with you. That's great. All right, and we already bought a plant at a different time, so we're really jazzing up our rocket ship. And we did all that after reading only 1 book, so it's a lot of fun. You always get to spend your stars there. All right, let's go back to home. Always going to head back to home. Now remember, this is where you're leveling up. This is where you do all your tasks and your assignment. You go right there, you get your work done, and then you can spend your stars. It's really not like work. These are great books that you're gonna love. You can't go to the library, you can go here. You saw that book that I was reading was on China. We're gonna study China later in the year. They're very interesting books. You're gonna love them. And then you answer a few questions about them, which I know you're gonna do great with. So I hope you love this as much as I do, and best of luck. Please contact me if you have any questions, if you're having any trouble, and we'll work it out together. We'll have a Zoom meeting and we'll figure it out together. All right, have a lot of fun and give it a try.